Well, the Bible is often misconstrued as simply a book about history, but there are far-reaching implications of the stories that are held within. And there's going to be a workshop that's going to be looking at the theological, historical, and artistic facets of the Bible. My guest this evening is the Reverend George Porter, who is also a doctor of philosophy. And you and your wife Nancy are going to be holding this workshop at the gathering table on what date?
It's on the 23rd of March from 10 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So this workshop is a full day. It starts off with music and some wonderful musicians at the gathering table.
At gathering table, that's right.
And then it moves into kind of an interactive lecture on the history of
on the
Bible.
history and the biblical foundations of worship. And we're also going to be referring to the indigenous worship and the overlap of Christianity and indigenous cultures.
Because you're referring to this as very much an ecumenical workshop. So even though it's being held in an Anglican church, it is open to a lot of different Christian faiths. Now in the afternoon, your wife takes on more of the artistic aspects of worship. I understand she's going to have a sacred dance group there.
Yes, she heads a sacred dance group called Living Embers, and she's done many workshops in the past on sacred dance and movement set to music and movement set to scripture.
And there'll also be a discussion of some of the painting and art in written form. Now, this is a full day, but it's not going to be any charge for it.
No, there's not going to be any cost. We're going to ask for a free will offering to help just cover the costs, but otherwise it's free.
And people should bring their own lunch for this?
They should bring their own lunch, and remember that the facility is nut and fish free.
Okay. And of course, there's no registration required for this. You can find out more by going to their Facebook page, Worship and Unbroken Circle, or give them a call. But it's all happening on Saturday, March the 23rd at the gathering table. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Around Town has been brought to you by Adult and Teen Challenge Super Thrift. Call 345-2277.